Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Rules for Radicals, a practical primer for realistic radicals, by Saul D. Alinsky, performed by Scott Lange. Personal acknowledgments. To Jason Epstein for his prodding, patience, and understanding, and for being a beautiful editor. To Cicely Nichols for the hours of painstaking editorial assistance. To Susan Rabiner for being the shock absorber between the corporate structure of Random House and this writer. To Georgia Harper, my heartfelt gratitude for the months of typing, and for staying with me through the years of getting this book together. To Irene. Where there are no men, be thou a man. Rabbi Hillel. Let them call me rebel and welcome. I feel no concern from it, but I should suffer the misery of devils were I to make a whore of my soul. Thomas Paine. Lest we forget at least an over-the-shoulder acknowledgment to the very first radical, from all our legends, mythology, and history, and who is to know where mythology leaves off and history begins, or which is which, the first radical known to man who rebelled against the establishment and did it so effectively that he at least won his own kingdom, Lucifer. Saul Alinsky. Prologue. The revolutionary force today has two targets, moral as well as material. Its young protagonists are one moment reminiscent of the idealistic early Christians, yet they also urge violence and cry, "Burn the system down." They have no illusions about the system, but plenty of illusions about the way to change our world. It is to this point that I have written this book. These words are written in desperation, partly because it is what they do and will do that will give meaning to what I and the radicals of my generation have done with our lives. They are now the vanguard, and they had to start almost from scratch. Few of us survived the Joe McCarthy Holocaust of the early 1950s, and of those there were even fewer whose understanding and insights had developed beyond the dialectical materialism of orthodox Marxism. My fellow radicals, who were supposed to pass on the torch of experience and insights to a new generation, just were not there. As the young looked at the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?